I wish you joy.
祝你喜乐。
See, that was in your passage that you read.
我们今天的这个刚才读的这一段，我们的今天讲到的题目是“我祝你喜乐”。
Jesus saw the joy ahead of him. That's why he was able to take the cross.
耶稣基督看见摆在前头的喜乐，所以他就心甘情愿这个承担十字架的苦难。
So now I say to you, Happy New Year.
所以我现在跟大家讲新年快乐。
We usually wish each other happiness or health or good fortune on New Year's Day.
我们通常这个在世上是，如果新年第一天，我们总是见面了以后，祝对方什么？哦，你新年快乐、健康，然后这一年当中呢，你就好运。
But there's a problem. We have no power to make it happen.
但是我们尽管是祝愿其他人这样彼此这样问候，但是我们没有能力去实现我们所想要的这份平安或者健康或者好运。
So, 新年快乐 or Happy New Year are really empty words.
所以实实在在的说，当我们说新年快乐的时候，或者说 Happy New Year 的时候，我们实在是一句没有意义的客套话罢了。
We are looking into a new period of time.
我们实际上是在进入一段非常全新的时光。
What are we going to experience during that time?
那在这个新的这一年当中，我们将要经历什么样的这个生活呢？
And what should we wish each other during that time?
当我们在经历这些的时候，我们如何真正的来彼此的祝福对方呢？
Let's look at the Bible and see what the Bible tells us.
我们来看看圣经是怎么说的。
John 17:18 says, As the Father sent me, so send I you.
在约翰福音的17章第18节说，父怎样差遣我来，我也照样差你们到这世界上去。
As the Father sent Jesus into the world, so he has sent us into the world.
所以主这个父怎样差子到这世上来，主呢，耶稣呢也是怎样差我们到这个世上去。
Now let's think of it. Jesus was sent into a hostile world.
但是大家要记住，要思想一下，耶稣受父的差遣不是到一个好地方来，他是差到一个充满敌意的这么一个世界里面来。
He had to face all kinds of opposition.
他到这个世界上来的时候，面对的是各种各样的抵挡。
He had to face Satan and he had to face rebellious people.
他不但要面对这个撒旦，他还要面对一群悖逆的百姓。
He was continually attacked.
他是不停的生下来的开始就不停的受攻击。
Look at John 5:16.
我们在约翰福音第5章的第16节是这样说。
And for this reason, the Jews were persecuting Jesus because he was doing things on the Sabbath.
耶稣受攻击，受犹太人的攻击，是因为耶稣当时在这个安息日的时候给人治病。
Now, that was one type of opposition.
这是其中一种耶稣遇到的阻挡。
He was attacked because of what he stood for.
耶稣之所以那个时候受这样的攻击，是因为他坚持一个原则。
He was attacked because of who he was.
他之所以受攻击，是因为他的身份的关系。
He was attacked by Satan and he was attacked by people.
他受撒旦的攻击不算，他也受百姓地上的罪人的攻击。
But then there was another type of opposition.
然后我们也看见还有另外一种耶稣面对的阻挡。
He had opposition when he became the aggressor.
他也被攻击，当他什么呢？他变成一个主动的要实施一个神的一个旨意的时候。
Look at Luke 19.
我们来看路加福音的19章
45 and 46.
，19章的44和45节。
And he entered the temple and began to cast out those who were selling saying to them, It is written, And my house shall be a house of prayer, but you have made it a robber's den.
在146页，路加福音第19章的第45节，耶稣进到店里面，他做什么事呢？就赶出里头做买卖的人。他对他们说：“经上说，我的店必作祷告的店，你们现在倒使它成了贼窝了。”
Jesus came into the temple and he saw all these people selling birds and selling sheep and selling cattle and changing money.
耶稣进到这个神的圣殿。他看见这圣殿上是乌烟瘴气，变成像贼窝一样。为什么？有人在那里兑换银钱的，在那里卖这个鸽子的，卖什么东西的都有，卖羊的，那都在那个地方变成一个生意场，像一个跳蚤市场一样。
He says, "Get out of here. You do not. This is not what this house is supposed to do."
所以耶稣就把他们赶出去。他非常的生气，他说：“神的殿必须应该是做祷告的殿，里面把它当做贼窝。”
This is supposed to be a house of prayer.
他说：“这个上帝的我的殿必做祷告的殿。”
And you aren't praying at all.
你们不是在祷告。
And you see, he challenged the establishment.
所以他是在挑战被人建立起来的权威。
You look at Luke 20, that's just below where you were looking at there.
在路加福音的20章。
And the verses 1 and 2.
在第1、第2节。
And it came about on one of the days while he was teaching the people in the temple and preaching the gospel, that the chief priests and the scribes with the elders confronted him. And they spoke, saying to him, Tell us, by what authority you are doing these things, or who is the one who gave you the authority?
这路加福音20章1到2节。有一天，耶稣在店里教训百姓、讲福音的时候，祭司长和文士并长老上前来问他说：“你告诉我们，你仗的是什么权柄做这些事儿？给你权柄的是谁呢？”
You see, he had objected to what was being done in the temple.
你看前面刚刚耶稣激烈的反对在神的圣殿里面这些犹太人的这个邪恶的作为。
And so he came. So actually, he challenged the establishment of the temple.
所以他实际上是挑战了这个在圣殿里面这些宗教既是宗教人物建立起来的建立起来这种权威体系。
And so those people who were in charge in the temple, they came to him and they said, "What authority did you have to do this?"
所以这些管圣殿的这些既得利益的当局者，他跑来问耶稣：“你老几？你凭什么权柄？这把我们这些地方，我们做生意的买卖场子都给砸了。”
And this was the chief priests and the scribes and the elders that were challenging him.
你看这些来找的都是领导，你看都是祭司长、文士、长老来质问耶稣：“你凭什么权柄做这事？”
Now when Jesus answered them, he stumped them. They didn't know how to answer.
我们看见后来主耶稣的回答是让这些宗教人物是这个绊倒他们的。
You see, look on in verse chapter 20 there, next few verses, and this is what it says.
我们后面看到在20章的后面几节是这样说。
And he answered them and said to them, I shall also ask you a question, and you tell me, was the baptism of John from heaven or from men? And they reasoned among themselves, saying, If we say from heaven, he will say, Why did you not believe him? But if we say from men, all these people are going to stone us to death, for they are convinced that John was a prophet. And they answered, they answered that they did not know where it came from. And Jesus said to them, Neither will I tell you by what authority I do these things.
在20章路加福音20章第3节开始，耶稣回答说：“我也要问你们一句话，你们且告诉我，施洗的约翰的洗礼是从天上来的，是从人间来的呢？”他们彼此商议说：“我们若说从天上来，他必说：你们为